There was a terrorist attack during
in a tornado.
In a tornado at the same time.
It was a tornado.
Wizard of Oz style.
Welcome to Cloudtown Tuesday, the day where I share a page from my graphic novel Cloudtown and tell you about the process of making it. It's like a editor's commentary on a DVD. So here it is. Let's go. Let's do it.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
what?
so this is...
How'd this happen?
I started by drawing everything as spreads, but then I had to switch to single pages because it was too big a file for my Procreate to handle when I wanted enough layers. Originally this novel is going to jump back and forth between text and prose, and it started with an essay that Penelope Quick wrote about the creation of skateboards, and kind of told you a little bit of the world secondarily, but was talking about how skateboards were invented by children, for children, like in the rubble of bombings in World War II. Like French kids nailed parts of a roller skate onto a plank of wood, and then that was it.
Nice.
And just like being stoked about skateboards basically, and spelling a bunch of stuff wrong and not doing any research and getting a C+.
It's cool. Is it you that just like drew on a piece of paper and then took a photo of it on a desk?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, so when this starts getting populated with stuff, I'm going to keep fast forwarding. So this is all of her dad's like tech stuff. Like he's got just like soldering pens, and like some people use dental tools to like fix and replace screens. These are woke crystals. I was gluing googly eyes on crystals for a while, and I was like, if I really wanted to be a millionaire, I'd start a Kickstarter for wokecrystals.com. But instead I just put them around here.
Yeah.
This is like a soft phone that you could like use like a snap bracelet.
Your whole comic is just a business pitch for the woke crystals.
For woke crystals.
Yeah.
This is like those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday pill things, but they're just using them and replacing them.
How'd you break your computer screen?
Okay, so one day I went to the coffee shop next to my house, and they used to give me free coffee a lot, which was nice. But it was right next to my house. It was 7 a.m. I was never there that early usually, but I was teaching middle school writing class. And the lady grabs my coffee and turns quickly, my mug, because I brought my own mug back in pre-COVID days. She turns and just it slips out of her hand and just smashes against the wall.
Damn.
She's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, no, it's fine. I got too many mugs. She gives me a cup of coffee for free. It was very kind. And then I bike to work. At work, one of my other teachers had brought in a vase to pull out poetry prompts, and she immediately, like, slips off her chair and lands on the vase, and it shatters, and she gets a cut. She's okay. But I was like, what a weird day. And I kind of forget about it until I'm biking home, and one of my backpack straps snaps.
Oh.
My backpack swings around, hits the front wheel of my bicycle. I do a flip and then land on my backpack, breaking my laptop screen, my phone screen, and my front wheel is totally destroyed.
Oh, did it bend the front wheel?
Yeah, it's like a taco, so I had to carry it with its wheel in the air. I just limped home. Like, this was after I knocked my teeth out, so I was like, at least I kept those in.
Yeah.
So I just, like, limped home, and it was just, like, one of those weird days.
I'd be so sad.
I had to go find a new backpack. And then I bought new screens, because it wasn't a Mac, so you could actually do that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Also, yeah, and this is me trying to figure out, like, scales for both colors, like, how many different rays I want to use. My editor was, like, also wanting me to add some narration, because, like, she's like...
These editors.
Yeah, they want people to know what's going on. It's
almost
ridiculous.
Adds too much to it.
Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know. And then you just have, these are the name of your kids, they're all home, and it shows you what level of danger the world is in. Green, blue, orange, indigo, and it's almost always in blue.
Is that based on, like, the, stupid stuff we had, like, in the early 2000s?
Yeah, when we were kids, and every morning on the intercom at school, they'd be like
Code Red.
Terrorist alert level orange. Yeah. So just so you know, kids in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, like, there might be someone gonna get you.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous.
And they'd have one for, like, an earthquake.
Oh, we only had terrorist alerts.
Funny.
I mean, we had tornado warnings too, but then there was an actual tornado when there was a tornado warning.
There was a terrorist attack in a tornado. In a tornado at the same time.
It was a tornado.
Wizard of Oz style,
Wizard
like
of
robbing
Oz
a
style.
house
Weather terrorism.
inside a tornado.
You know, in the second series of G.I. Joe,
No.
with the dreadnoughts, where the dreadnoughts were introduced.
This
This is
real.
a cartoon. No, it is real. The Cobra Commander and Destro created the Weather Dominator.
Huh.
Weather Dominator, and they did use weather
Yeah.
for terrorist reasons.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I find this kind of boring to watch. How are you guys feeling about it?
Yeah, it'd be more interesting to see something character related.
Yeah. This Cloud Town Tuesday is cut short by our impatient.